What's up, world? I am TJ, and this is Nativerezmedia, your place for opinionated tech news, reviews, and entertainment. And today I will be bringing you a review of the Jeecoo J50 Gaming Headset here. This gaming headset was, again, recommended to me to review by Jeecoo. I did a review on another pair of their gaming headsets. I'll link it up in the corner here. And they reached out and said they had a new pair that came out. So I went and swooped up a pair from Amazon. Fairly inexpensive. I can tell you right now how much these are. Right now, today, these are $24.29, and that is flat, so not too bad. And that's with your if you do Prime or anything like that. I will be going over what comes in the box of this headset. I will be going over the tech specs, the ergonomics, how they sound, and giving you my overall conclusion. So without further ado, let's jump right into this review. All right, let's start off by getting into this box here. This was a different box here. It's a little bit smaller than some of the other ones that I've done a review on, because this is a more compact gaming headset that folds up. So comes sleek, and you know, I like that, simplified. Let's trees chop down. Let's open this up. Well, before I open it up, let's go over what comes on the side here. So you got your 50mm driver, and they have like the little look of the old internals on that there, so that's nice. And then you have your specifications, which I'll go over that when I go over some of the tech specs and things like that. And these are compatible with basically everything: PlayStation 5, Xbox, your laptops, your desktops, and your cell phones and things like that. And that is pretty much it, and I'll go over the rest here in a second, but let's get down into here. So some of the stuff, these, you know, have some plastic bags and all that whatnot that these came in before I start listening to them. You got your bubble wrap to keep them all nice and from getting all banged up and scratched up. And then down in there you have your manual and your Y splitter. Let me set this box to the side. So you got your manual in here and your Y splitter for the desktop computers there. So of course, with a Y splitter, you plug the TRRS into here, which then splits it up into your mic in and your audio in, and then your mic in into your regular computer if you have the dual channels there. If not, then you just use the TRS like what's on a laptop or a cell phone or something like that. That is this. So let's go over the tech specs of this headset now. All right, I'm gonna go to the box for the tech spec since it's not in the manual. Speaker impedance, 21 ohms, plus or minus 15%. Speaker sensitivity is 110 decibels, plus or minus 3 decibels there. Frequency range, 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. Phase is, you know, of course, left-right phase congruency. That basically means that, you know, you have your stereo sound there. Rated input, 20 milliwatts. Max input, 50 milliwatts. Left-right is balanced, plus or minus 3 decibels. So that just means that you won't have any offsetting of the sounds when listening to something that's coming straight at you or whatever. It won't sound too much imbalanced there. And I can tell you, basically by listening to it, everything sounds the way it's supposed to sound, and they do have an overall decent sound. And I will get into that in my actual sound review part of this. So we're gonna go over the ergonomics now. This headset, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, it's kind of got like a little retro look to it, which is pretty cool. It's got the white, and I rarely get headsets in white, every once in a while. But so, you know, this one got me out of my comfortable box there, my comfortability box. I don't know what it is, but I'm in a box. I'm comfortable. I want to stay there. This one got me out of it. But overall, you know, if you look at them, you know, they are pretty nice. The headset adjustability is based on these two metal rods and the actual ear cups sliding up and down on them. If you want, you can crush them in there, and this headset does fold up. That's why it comes in that little small box there. The ear pads on this headset are protein leather, no memory foam, but they do have a nice little bit. When you push them, you can hear the air coming out, so they don't, you know, keep all the air enclosed inside your ear there. The ear cups on these are a little bit wider than some of the other ones that I have reviewed, so your ears will sit down inside of them a little bit, so they are slightly more comfortable. So if you don't enjoy having the headset ear pads sit on top of your ear, these should be able to fit a decent amount of ears. I mean, if you got those big, you know, huge flappy ears, then nah, it ain't gonna work for you, bro. So look elsewhere for that. But let me get these opened up here. The plastic material on these is it's nice. It's a soft touch plastic, believe it or not. So it feels not cheap. It feels, I'm not gonna say it's like feeling, you know, uber expensive or anything like that, but it's a soft touch plastic on this, braided cable. You got your, you know, headband on the top. It's not super padded, so there's not a lot of padding on this headband on the top. So if you have no hair, a little bit of hair, bald headed, anything like that, or if you get uncomfortable if you don't have a lot of padding on the top, these probably won't do it for you. I'm gonna put them on my head so that you can see. So I got them stretched out there. Nice passive noise isolation there with these, and this mic actually, when you put it somewhere, it stays there. So that is something nice, and that's something that I like. Because like I said in a couple of my other reviews, you don't want plosives coming through, so you don't want to put the mic right in front of your mouth. You want to put it off to the side so that most of the wind will pass by the mic, but it still will pick up the sound of your voice. So keep that in mind if you're, you know, a kid, younger, and you keep the mic sitting right there. Other people hear you on the other side, and it just beats them in their ears. So, you know, just, you know, mic tip 101, put the mic off to the side a little bit and then speak. And if it's not picking you up clear enough, then boost it up in the settings a little bit. So keep that in mind. Don't try to just keep adjusting it and putting it more in front of your face. Let me unravel this here. But on this headset, you know, you have this inline mic mute button here and the inline volume. For some reason, I thought this was going to be the volume on this headset, but it's not. It's just for decorations. Keep that in mind. And that is pretty much it with the ergonomics. I mean, you know, it's fairly simple, nice lightweight headset. The crushing force on your head is decent. I can wear these for, you know, my normal hour and a half, 2-hour gaming sessions without any issues, and they, you know, don't make me sweat too much, so no complaints there. If you have any questions about the ergonomics on this, feel free to comment down below. But let's go on to how these sound, and that's like very important now. Overall, the sound that comes out of this headset is, I would say, just, you know, your mid-range, nice, good sound. It's nothing that stands out, nothing that is super loud. These don't have an app like the J65s that I reviewed from Jeecoo or anything like that, unless these can work with that app, but I never tried it. It doesn't say anything about that in the manual, so I doubt if it will, but they do sound good. Oh, these don't have USB, so I'm sure they don't have an app support. But anyways, They do sound pretty good. That 50mm driver does boost the sound, boost the bass a little bit, give you a nice little rumble if you're playing Battlefield 2042 like I have been. I still played a little bit of my World War Z, but mainly for the past couple of days I have been playing the BF 2042, trying to get acclimated to that and build up my rank. Even though I'm not fond of the game, the way it's going, whatever. Either way, but again, I'm gonna do my rant on that. I've said this in my other review, but I'm gonna do my rant on that one. But either ways, this sounds pretty good. This is a good headset. It's even when you're listening to your normal Spotify, YouTube videos and things like that. If you've got it on your cell phone, these sound decent. Nice mids, nice lows. They don't sound muffled at all. And that's one thing. If a headset I get and they sound muffled, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you if you need to EQ them out the box. These you don't really need to EQ. They sound decent. I've had headsets in the past where it's like, if I say, hey, put an EQ on these, that means out the box they got a little bit of muffledness to them, so you might want to boost up the highs, or if they sound tinny, boost up the lows a little bit in the EQ to try to see if they sound good. And if you can't make them sound good, I'm going to tell you, like, hey, These are, you know, subpar, but no, these overall have a decent sound right out the box. Plug them in, listen to them, play some games, you good to go. This is a mic test of the audio coming from the Jeecoo J50 stereo gaming headset. This is a mic test of the audio coming from the Jeecoo J50 stereo gaming headset. How does it sound? So my overall conclusion is, you know, basically that good sturdy headset. I'm sure if you drop these, they will hold up. The plastic on this is not cheap. The sound on this sounds pretty good. Mic positioning, it stays where you put it. It is not retractable, anything like that. I mean, that's, you know, a negative for a couple of people. But if you just purchasing these for gaming at home or, you know, mobile, if you're, you know, going to somewhere, you pull them out your bag, fold it up, you're good to go. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions about the Jeecoo J50s, please comment down below. I'll put a link in the description box below to, you know, purchase these. Again, watch out for COVID. Be safe out there. Watch out for these, you know, kids blasting up schools and stuff over here in the United States. Watch out for that as well. Again, you know, watch your back. Be prepared. Thank you guys for watching this video. Peace out.